Hey, air signs, I hope that you're doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for your next set of readings from the 11th through the 15th for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. If you are new, welcome. I could come across a little churchy, but I'm not, but I am for uprightness, and I do use scripture on this channel. I do feel the energy, and sometimes I get really bold. It's just the way that the divine moves through me. So I'm never directing it at anyone except for the energy that is behind it. If you're finding yourself there, then just, shake it off and deal with it or whatever. But I could come across really, really stern at times. So you've been warned, but it's for uprightness sake all the time. If you are returning, welcome back, guys. All right, so with all that said, guys, let's go ahead and jump in here and see what's going on with the air sign element. Thank you, Divine, for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius from the date of the 11th of September through the 15th. Please show us energies for the air signs, what they need to know and understand, what they need to bypass or continue in. What the past, the now is, what's going to take place in their tomorrow and this date that we're looking at. Thank you that you just rebuke every negative, dry, dark force right here, right now, and command it to go straight to the pit. Jehovah rebuke you. I thank you for your Yeshua, your salvation, Jehovah. You get free reign here on this channel. What does the air signs need to know? I'm kind of feeling, so if you are new, like I said, I feel energy. And sometimes I kind of feel like I could be a little flighty at times. It's just that I'm experiencing something that's going on here. Just to, I don't know, that's just the way the divine uses me. I was feeling a real sobering energy in the fire sign reading. And there was a lot of people over in that reading. At the same time, if people are coming out of some things, it was very positive. I'm not real sure how to explain what I'm feeling with y'all, but there's something, I'm feeling something. So we have material happiness. And that can be positive or negative, depending on, the love of money is the root of all evil. Okay? If that takes root in a negative way, that's evilness. At the same time, it's nice to have things, right, and be happy, but if that has you, there's a big problem. We had idol worship going on in the fire reading. So give me just a second here. Love me like you used to is coming out here. And that can be your family. Something happened, went wrong in your family. And just like, man, can we just let bygones be? Can we just love like we used to? That could be your mate. That could be just your friend, into loving your neighbor kind of energy. But there's some type of material happiness or something that took place with material goods or somebody's happiness that was connected to that. If somebody has said, just, love me like you used to. Forgive or you will not be forgiven. I'm not going to take all of these. I will take the top one here and the bottom. And assured success if you do the right thing. Always if you do what Jehovah wants you to do. We have, I will fight for you. Well, we've seen a lot of freaking fighting going on, but we're dealing with people who have idol worship in their heart. You really are. And let them fight. They're going to go. Okay, so I'm going to get up and fight for you, and they're going to be ridiculous. Then they're ridiculous because some people are really full of themselves. All right, now if that's positive and you're fighting for uprightness, and because Jehovah says no, you're going to do this, you're going to fight for this thing because it's truthful and it's bringing righteousness, in your situation, then by God, get up and fight against the wicked by way of what Jehovah says to do. Vengeance is His anyway. You do got people who get up there and act like a fool, and they are ridiculous, and they're just crazy. And whatever that has been, if people can't forgive, they're not going to be forgiven. And some people mad because some people will forgive because some people has a lot of material things around the situation. Then that's what's showing there's fighting going on. And like I said, I've seen it in the fire energy. There's an instrument that's sharp that's here and helps somebody in need today. Somebody needs help. Okay, let's look at air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There is justice assured showing up here. I'm going to take the two cards that I've seen. And it was that one and this one. So we have the Knight of Cups, which is the Knight in shining armor. Love me like you used to. Something happened here. Some people went through a divorce, and some people's exes are still in the way, and they won't give it up, and somebody still don't want them to be there because some people are literally lost their head in idol worship. Okay, some people are. I'm only gonna bring that out. That ain't gonna be for everybody. And then some people do need to come around because some people are supposed to be in your life from your past. Obviously your family, your children, right? Maybe it's somebody you went to high school with that is supposed to be there or not. Whatever this is, this X issue has taken place. This is forgiveness coming back around and getting grace. Okay, and we have a player energy now. This energy came out in the I think it was water sign reading. Now we did have legal things showing up for some people going to jail because somebody got played really bad in some situations. Okay, we've been following that energy for a while. If Jehovah has to come out here and say forgive, or you're not going to be forgiven and you just can't, you just want to be a player in the now, then somebody's still either playing or this is departing from something from the past. Some people just can't give it up because they like the material world best, and it's rooted there, and they're in all kinds of evilness. Okay, so for some people, they are forgiving. They're departing from that way, and they're doing it quickly, and they're getting out of that nasty play mode. And other people, they're still in it. Like I said, it's showing it. We got the law here. We got the courthouse here, the courtyard. We got protection showing up. If this has just happened 5 minutes ago, or last year or 5 years ago, it's just some type of a recent past. You can take this for deep past or the base of what we're talking about. We can connect it with any position here, but there is law here showing up, and I can find it. But those cards, I can take it back to this card as well. Take it back to the 9th house, which is legal energy as well. And the truth. Show me the top of the mind space, please, for the air signs. Where are you guys at? I'm seeing water and fire out here for you all. So something passionate and emotional is here, and somebody's been in nostalgia about some things, and back and forth about a matter, about forgiveness. There's assured success if you can forgive. Okay, and then there will be love here like it used to be, because the divine will restore that to you. Yeah, look at the top of the mind. There you all are. This is a defeat. Somebody won't give it up because I just can't have a defeat, my God. I just can't. It makes me look bad. That's what's really coming through my spirit, just like that. That's a rebellion card. That's a defeat card at the top of the mind. At the top of the mind, somebody comes up in here and wants to come into this forgiveness mode. For some people, they're just rooted in nothing but, like I said, evilness. This is a rebellion. This is a win at all cost card. They know that there would be some type of a defeat for some people. For some people, this is a forgiveness card. It's just showing in the top of the mind how freaking bad it got. Okay? Because when people messing with people's money and things like that, putting them out, that's bad news. That really is bad news. People have to face that kind of crap, and unless you've been there, then you don't care. Sometimes the divine has to put you right down in there so that you can learn the lesson. But some people won't. But there is assured success for some people who do. I'm only saying that because there was idol worship going on, and we know about the fallen people. We just do. Yeah. Okay, so 2 things with this card. And bring it out all the time because it's been coming out so much lately. This is a clean slate if you do the right thing. If you depart from wickedness and you forgive, there's an assured success here. And to love like you used to lay a new foundation, to jump off the cliff and have the aviation, because it's an aviation card. In the negative, this is falling. And the scripture says that a dog will return to its vomit and a fool to his folly. And he will fall every single time because he's rooted in nothing but his own pride and ego. Because this energy in this house take you back to rebellion. It's at the top of the mind. And pride and ego. This is a genius card. But some people are so genius in their own mind, they just can't get out of it. They just can't. They're stuck there. They're stuck there. They're stuck there. They're stuck there. Because if you don't forgive, you'll never be forgiven. You just keep falling. You keep falling. They will never get it. They just never will get it. Somebody needs strength to do the right thing. Once you do, put something under your feet to get the forgiveness, from forgiving yourself, forgiving others, and you really will have assured success, and you can get over that thing, and you really will go up instead of down. Okay, yeah, there it is. Boy, it's really coming out. That 11th house really coming out, knowing. So again, pride and ego, a disaster. a paradigm shift, or truth setting you free. Boom. Got sexual situations for some of you all because it's a sexual card. A heartbreak. Heartbreak in the past position. Somebody been in nostalgia about it, or they're deciding to get up and move forward and forgive about that broken heart, and allowing the defeat to give you assured success, and so that you can depart. Turn around. This card just came out in the fire sign reading, and it's right here. Or may have also been in the water reading. They had all kinds of water in the top of their head. They had a water head thing going on. And you don't be that. You want to depart from that. There's a bitterness card in the negative, like I said. Somebody wanted to just, I don't care, I'll go by myself. You guys want to forgive, I won't. I'm going to keep going. I don't care because I'm a fool. And I'll just rebuild it again. I'll just have to keep coming down. Because somebody saw something, they know something, and by God makes them look bad. Well, because there's a lot of money attached to some of this stuff on towers and things like that. This forgiveness card, though, and at the top of the mind, we got money, material happiness. But if you're going to be rooted there, like I said, you're a fool. There is a war here. At the same time, we've seen the Empress in the same position somewhere, and they have a counterpart. And for some of you all, this is this people coming back to where they belong. This is boss issues, grandparents being mature, giving aid, or being cuckoo in your brain, because it's the eyes and the mind and the brain area. And this is big time. I know it all kind of stuff in the negative. In the positive, this is beautiful. Let's wipe the slate clean, baby. Let's move on. I'll fight for you then. Because this is, I fight for you in an upright fashion. I'll open the door, give you my key to my heart, and we'll shut the door on everything else that was wicked, and we will turn around, take these cups, and we'll depart from that, and we will be victorious, because the Emperor will not lose. And somebody is going to get the, if they won't stop it, if they won't stop, they're going to get a judgment over them. And they are going to lose then. Okay, this being generous, and some people don't want to be generous. Well, they're fools. They are the fool. Show me the now. What did that say here? A sharp instrument. Help someone in need, and there is a generosity card here, and the Emperor does open the door in the upright and give aid. He does not care if you want to be a fool. He'll kick you in the face every single time, and he will win. Because you're dealing with, you don't want the Emperor to stand up, because he will stand. We're dealing with, this card right here talks about that the Emperor represents for us the father figure of the universe. He sees everything. His eyes are on the proud to bring it down, he says in the scripture. So we do have law here for the proud. Okay, so you don't want to help, be loving and honorable and friendly, then the divine will show himself the same way to you, because that's exactly what the scripture says. A car lot dealer is involved in some type of situation as well for some people. Jehovah, what do you want to say here about this right now energy? Sorrow. Somebody just been like, they're just so sad. Why did this happen? Well, people, can't you just forgive? Can't you just get out of that crap? Can't you just get out of your pride and say, this is what it was. This is what it wasn't. I forgive. Let's just start over, and let's be free and be like that. This is freedom energy, a free spirit, because this is a storm here. This is some kind of a loss here. Okay, again, some people in their mind, the material world is just all they can think about. My God, what am I going to do without my pentacles, or your pentacles that I'm taking? I mean, my God, I played you. That's all I know I do. We have the thought card here. And somebody really thinking, because something is very sorrowful that happened down here with the past. It's known, it's seen. And there's law here for some of you all. Show me the Emperor energy. Yeah, somebody's sick. Look, this is a mental problem that somebody has. This card represents sickness and a mental problem. My lady. And somebody has literally just been praying and asking the Most High, please help, and all kinds of stuff with that consolation card. Something's been really, really hard on somebody, especially if you are dealing with people who have mental issues, because they've given their soul to idols, people. This consolation card can go to some kind of money situation, a bonus or a purchase or a small win or a refund or something like that. Some people have a problem with that. The material world is here. Or finding some kind of loot that you forgot about, or a rebate, or it's an entitlement card. Well, look, you're going to lose your soul if all you could think about is fighting for all that material stuff and looting after people. That made somebody go crazy in their minds. And we were already picking up on that with that energy. Somebody's sick and they need a doctor. They just freaking need a doctor, people. And I know people know who this is that has this illness. They're mental. It's a spiritual, physical, and mental illness with this card. But there is recovery in sight. Or it's negative if you're not going to depart from being a fool. And you're going to return and you keep eating vomit. Ooh, give me the vomit. That's nastiness. People, it's nastiness. It's time to get out of your head, and it's really time to really disconnect with the divine. And the divine will get up and fight for you. You really, really will. Okay? Somebody needs help. It says it right here. Help somebody in need. This person's in need. This person's either around somebody that's made them that way, or they've become that way because they've just given themselves to be rooted in evilness. Look at all the despair here. There's a foe here, my God. There's an evilness around someone. The love of money is the root of all evil. And this is all that it brings, air. That is all that somebody lost their mind already because they just won't give it up. They're a foe. They're just a foe. Well, it's time to literally get up, people. Do something about this person that's causing the wickedness in the earth. Okay, they don't want to forgive. To those who aren't going to forgive, let's get them out. Come on, people. One of the signs had the scripture that came out that those who are in rulership that are, wicked, when the wicked are in authority, it makes the people mourn. There's sorrowfulness here. Your boss is making you mourn, or your father, or the government, or whatever this is. We need a forcible overthrow. We had sun card come out, and I think it was a fire sign, and that is a forcible overthrow. This thing's got to stop. It's got to stop. The leadership in the land, our mayors, our authority figures, our governors, let it be the government of the Most High. Okay? I don't care how much freaking money they have. They cannot buy uprightness and righteousness that needs to be planted in the earth. And let me tell you something, baby. The divine's going to have his way, and you lose if you're going to sit like that. You just are. Okay? So just go ahead and be cuckoo because you already are. You're full. Go ahead. Eat the vomit. We're all going to watch you do it. Your pride going to come down every single time. Every single time. Every single time. You're already in your mind. You're kook. If you're not going to connect with the Most High, then see ya. I mean, this positive if you are coming out of this. But for whatever reason why it's all coming out here, somebody has literally lost their mind because they just love the material world. But if you can forgive, the divine says, I'll give you assured success. And you will be loved like you used to. And I'll get up and fight for you. It only can go two ways. This will come out for air. Until next time, shalom.